Just giving a couple of minutes for everybody to jump on here. I'm Emily. Hello, if you haven't met me. Thanks for joining. Hey. All right, got a couple people. Hi, everybody. I'm going to give just like 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Hope you're having a good day. At least it's pretty nice out. It's a little cloudy, but it's not too bad. Not too shabby. Not raining or anything, which is good. All right, so you'll need, I'm setting up my playlist that I'm just going to have very quietly back here with me. If there's a playlist you'd like to use, you're more than welcome to do that. Something calmer so you can still hear me speak and everything. But yeah, feel free to listen to your music while we're doing class. Hope everybody is doing well today. All right. 12:01. Let's do 1 more minute. Let everybody know that we are live. We are gonna get going. So all you'll need, you can see my setup here. Don't mind my table. All I have is, I'm using 1 chair. I'm actually using 2 so I can demo. You're welcome to have a second chair or a footrest or a stool, or if you're next to the couch, you can use a chair in the couch, or another, like an ottoman or something stable, something that doesn't rock back and forth. And be sure if you have a chair that you're on a non-skid surface. So you'll see I put my chair on my mat, chairs on my mat, so that I can be sure and not slide. Like I have carpet, but we're going to be pushing on the chairs as well, so you don't want to slide around. Okay, so make sure you've got that set up. And I don't have any blocks or anything for today. We're just going to use our own body and the chairs. It's going to be great. It's going to be a super fun class. So yeah, so you can have a seat in your chair, and go ahead and get sat down. And I still see a couple more people coming on here, so give them just a second and then we'll get started again, okay? Thanks for the heart. Hi. Cool. Get my music. Okay, so actually first thing, let's do this. I'm going to come sit down and then send a thumbs up, okay, for if you can hear me back here, okay? And then I'll ask if the volume's okay. So how is the volume here? Just click the like button, click the thumbs up, and I'll see it scroll. So we can make sure that you can hear me well enough from back here. Waiting for the scrolling likes. Yeah, or you could, cool. All right, I got some happy faces. Great. You can feel free to comment as well if you're still near your phone or your computer. You can comment if you can hear the volume is good. If not, just the likes are fine. Yep, there's a like. Okay, good. So perfect. Perfect. That is what I want to hear. All right, so we've got a few people on here, so let's go ahead and get started. My name is Emily. If you have not met me already, I do some of the YOGAdaptive classes at the studio at Rescue Yoga on occasion. So you might have met me, you might have done my class before. So I'm going to come on over and let's do this. So have a seat on whichever chair you choose. If you want a second chair, that's totally fine. I'm going to show you how we're going to use this, but I'm going to be using it to demo as well on both sides so you can see me more clearly. So first things first, let's sit up nice and tall. I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor. Let me tilt this a little bit better. Good. So my feet are going to be flat on the floor. I'm scoot up in my chair a little bit so I'm not on the back of the chair, okay? So my back is not where the back of the chair is. It's actually forward a little bit, and I'm sitting up straight. So we can just start with the palms on the legs, and that's fine. We're just going to begin with a few breaths here. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. And keep this breath going. You can close your eyes for just a second while we ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keeping the body upright, but not doing too much work yet. And just setting an intention for this practice and maybe for today. What is something you'd like to accomplish during this practice? It can be a small thing like making it through 10 minutes of it, or 20 minutes, or the whole practice, or just being present. The fact that you've shown up today is a perfect intention, and you're just going to show up for the rest of your day today. That's a big deal too. So good. We're going to open our eyes. If your eyes are closed, let's reach the arms all the way up. Really extend the fingers, activate the arms, and we'll exhale, bring the arms out to the side. Good. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, draw the belly button toward the spine, keeping all of this engaged, but keeping your spine nice and long, as if the top of your head is coming toward the ceiling. Good. So inhale, lift. Exhale, open the arms wide. So we're going to add the chin into this. So inhale, look all the way up toward your hands. Exhale, open the arms a little bit wider, maybe even a little bit behind you. Extend the fingers, tuck the chin. So here we go. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Following the hands with your gaze. Pausing just a second. Exhale, the arms wide all the way around. Tuck the chin. Good. So a little bit stronger breath this time. So inhale, here we go. Up. Exhale all the way around. Drop the jaw. H-A-ha sound this time. So inhale. Exhale the arms wide. Ha all the way down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale up. Drop the head back. Exhale. Tuck the chin. Bring the arms down. Last time. Inhale all the way up. We'll hold 3, 2, 1. Exhale the arms wide. Tuck the chin. Good. Come back to center. Maybe your arms are getting a little bit warmed up now. So let's bring the shoulders into it. And just create some shoulder circles here. You can go forward first, or you can go back first, whichever you like. Take your time. And whichever direction you're going, just switch directions. Good. Few rules both ways. And we can rest the hands again for just a second. So we're going to start by looking to the right. So I believe on your video it'll be looking to the left. So I'm going to look to, yeah, it'll be the right on your side. So I'm going to look to the left first, and then back to the right, and then to the left, back to the right. Looking to the left, looking to the right, and back to the center. So we're going to tilt the head to the left, and then tilt to the right. Taking your time, tilt to the left, We'll do one more time on each side. Tilt to the left and tilt to the right. Good. Back to the center. So we've already warmed up this part of the extension a little bit, but we're going to do a little bit. So look all the way up, relax the neck back. Whatever range of motion you have here is perfectly fine. We'll tuck the chin, relax the head forward. Inhale, look all the way up. Exhale, relax forward. Good. So come back to center. So we're going to bring the head over to the left shoulder. We're going to go forward and back, just over the shoulder. So not making a full circle with the neck. Just going gently back and forth over this shoulder. And then coming back to the center, switch out, back and forth over the right shoulder. Good. Back to the center again. All right, so let's bring the hands out in front of us, palms facing down. My fingers are active and open, okay? So we're gonna drop the shoulders down away from the ears, extend the neck long. Don't lift the chin, but just keep a neutral chin. We're gonna stretch the fingers out and then make a fist. And then stretch them out, make a fist. Good, just doing this a few times here at your own pace. You keep doing this. I'm going to check what people are saying here. Make sure. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Valerie. Good. Okay, so extending the fingers, bringing the fist back in. We're going to roll the wrists around. Perfect. With a fist. So I'm creating a fist here, bringing the wrists around, and then back the other way. Again, going at your own pace. Take your time. Good. So we're going to extend the fingers out again, and we're going to roll the wrists with the fingers out. You can go the same direction first, or you can switch directions. It's up to you. We're going to go both ways. Good. Back the other way. Awesome. So just shake the arms out. Give them a bit of a break here. They're working hard already, and it's just a few minutes into class. Good. So let's interlace the fingers. We're going to drop the thumbs down and extend the arms out. And it doesn't matter if your arms are bent here or straight. That's just however your arms are. It's perfectly fine. So we're just holding here, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the neck long, belly button drawing in toward the spine whenever you exhale. Good. And we'll inhale, bend the elbows, just and the arms up overhead. And if you'd like to straighten the arms here, you may, or you can just keep the elbows a little bit bent. Keeping the belly button drawn in here, okay? We want to keep a strong core to support us while we're on the chair here. Good, keep breathing. You want to hold your breath here, so we're going to gently remind ourselves that we have to do inhales and exhales. All right, let's bend the elbows, relax the arms, shake them out, get them moving again. Okay, so we're going to switch the interlace. So whichever pinky was on the bottom first, you're going to switch it out, and it's going to feel weird, and that's okay. So turn the thumbs down, extend the arms. Same thing here. Perhaps it's easier for you to extend your arms. Perhaps it's less easy, and both are okay. So we're holding here for a second, checking in with our posture, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, drawing the belly button toward the spine. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Good, let's bend the arms slightly and lift up overhead. And on this one, if you'd like to, you can look up at the hands, relax the head back. Good. Just a few more seconds here. And then we'll relax the arms, bring them down, shake the hands out, shake, shake, shake. Good. So we're going to give the arms a little bit of a break here. So scoot forward in your chair, not too far so that you feel like you're going to fall, but just far enough that you can move your legs around, okay, and you have that motion. And onto the chair if you like. You can have your hands on your lap. Either way is totally fine, whatever makes you feel the most secure. So I'm going to extend my right foot out, and I'm going to toes back to me. So I'm lifting my foot up off the ground and drawing my toes back to me, again, sitting up nice and tall. So we create a long stretch on the back of the leg. And I'm going to turn my foot out and then turn it back in. Turn it out, turn it in. Good. Keep this motion going. You should feel it start to warm up and up here on the wall. Good. And you can point and turn it back in. Turn it out, point. Turn it back in, and we'll rest this leg. You can shake it out. Jenny likes to do a little massage, and I am all for that. Good, so we'll extend the other leg. I've got my left leg out now. I'm drawing my toes back toward me, sitting up nice and tall, belly button toward the spine. And I'm rotating the foot out and back in. Rotating the foot out, and back in. Good. A few times. Again, holding onto your chair if you'd like to. I'm going to add the point this time. Back in, turning it out, point the toe, and back in. And we'll do one more. Point the toe, and back in. And relax. Give a little massage if you like. Perfect. So for this one, you may want to hold on to the chair. So we're going to lift up the right leg and circle the leg. So you may need to scoot a little bit further forward in your chair. Just be sure you've got enough seat on the chair to keep yourself stable so you're not sliding forward or having to tilt back to compensate. Okay, so we'll lift the right leg, circling the right leg. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge here, you can extend the leg out a little bit and create circles with the leg out. We'll make this another step challenging in just a second. Good, one more and set it down. Let's do the other leg. So you can start here, small circles. And then if you'd like to, extend the leg, make it slightly more challenging. Good, resting the left leg. So we'll come back to the right leg, and you're going to lean back toward the chair, not all the way onto the chair, but you're going to lean toward the chair and extend the arms forward. So if this is not stable enough for you, you're welcome to continue holding the chair. Okay, but you want the chest out, the neck is long, belly button toward the spine, extend the arms out, and I'm coming to my tippy toes. You can see my tippy toes here. And I'm going to bring the right leg up and flex. Good. So this is a boat pose while we're in the chair, but we've still got the stability of the foot on the floor. You can point the toes here. Experiment with it. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Inhales and exhales. 3, 2, 1. Set it back down. Come back up. Woo. Take a breath. Don't worry, it's hard for me too. All right. So we're going to come back to our tippy toes. We're going to lean back toward the chair. Keep the neck long. Try not to tuck the chin, but you want to keep the airway nice and open. Shoulders back and strong. Arms forward and active. Extend the left leg or the right leg, whichever one you haven't done yet. And you can flex the foot here for a minute and then point the toes. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring up both legs. Keep them bent at first. Both legs are off the floor. And then if you'd like to extend, you can extend one at a time. If you'd like to extend both, extend both. I'm going to keep one toe on for today. Good. 3, 2, 1, and we'll set it back down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Perfect. Okay, so come back into your chair just a little bit. Plant the feet on the floor, and we'll lift the arms all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale the arms wide. Good. So inhale, we'll do the left side. Inhale the arm all the way up. And we'll rotate to the side, or excuse me, bend to the side. Get a side stretch in the body here, opening up the ribs. Think about reaching up first and then tilting to the side. And you can hold on to the chair here if you like, or keep your hand on your lap. Belly button drawing in toward the spine. The breath going. 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way back up. Bringing the right arm up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tilt. Everything's strong. Do this twice. So now you know where we're going. Perhaps you can sink a little bit deeper into it, or just hold the posture a little bit stronger than you did before. Good. Inhale, come back up. All right, left arm all the way up. So inhale, lift. Exhale, tilt. Try to keep the arm in line with the ear. And then if you're feeling stable here, you can look up toward your hand and create just a little bit more of a twist in the spine. Keeping the belly button strong. Keeping the breath going. You may want to hold your breath here, but don't do it. You got to breathe. Good. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up. That was a long hold. I know. Should be getting a little warm now, okay? Here we go. Let's do the right arm all the way up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend to the side. And again, here, if you're feeling pretty stable, you can look up at your hand, keeping the arm active. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Think about reaching up first and then extending to the side. Good. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up to the center. And just roll the shoulders, deep breath in. Exhale. Let the shoulders go back where they're supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of a forward bend in here. Okay, good. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And you've noticed I've extended my legs out to the sides a little bit, okay? So whereas they were here, I've walked them out so they're a little bit wider because we're going to forward fold through our legs. So make sure you're a little bit forward on your chair, again, solid enough so that you don't feel like you might slip off the edge. So keep the feet planted nice and strong. And if you prefer, when we bring the arms down, you can set them on your knee with the side, and that'll give you the control to fold forward without feeling like you might fall. Okay, so otherwise you can keep the arms extended. It's just up to you. And if you want to switch back and forth, that's perfectly fine as well. So with our arms extended, we're going to inhale, reach up. Make the spine nice and long, and with a flat back, start folding forward. So only fold until you feel your back start to round. So I'm rounding my back. That means I'm going to come back a little bit, and I'm going to place my hands on the knees first here to show you. You can see my back is pretty straight, my neck is long, the crown of my head is shooting forward. So now that I'm supported, I'm going to allow my back to round and then release the head. So this is just an alternative version of a forward fold. You can also play around with the shoulders here, since the hands are on the knees, drawing the shoulders back and down, perhaps pushing one shoulder at a time toward the floor, trying to keep the neck relaxed the whole time. Good. So we'll round up slowly. Take your time. And then we'll try this again now that we know where we're going. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. And let's keep the arms out this time if you feel ready. So as far as you can go with your back flat, So I'm going to stop here just to show you, and then bring the hands down to the floor or to the ankles, again to the knees if that's more comfortable. And then relax the head, relax the neck. If you have blocks at home, or if you have a step stool or that kind of thing, you can also place that here, and that'll give you a little bit more lift. Otherwise, just for today, you can use your shins or your knees. If your fingertips are on the floor, that's fine as well. So we're going to sit to right just a little bit here. Opening up the spine, letting it warm up. Keeping the breath going. Good. So come back to the center. We're going to extend the arms out, get everything strong, and fold all the way back up. Deep breath in, exhale, bring the arms around. And we'll sit here for just a second. Make sure you're not dizzy. We come up very slowly because your head has been lower than your heart and you don't want to come up too quickly. So good. Let's walk the feet in. We're going to do just a couple more things while seated, and then we're going to do a couple of standing postures. So let's extend out the left leg. I'll do the opposite of you each time, okay, from now on. So left leg extended out, and you're going to bring the knee up. Grab hold of the ankle if you can. Now this is where the other chair comes in, and if you're able to do this, that's fine. If not, you can simply bring the chair, or if you're next to the couch or something like that that's about an equal height, you can use that. So I've opened up my knee, brought my ankle toward me, but you can also open up the knee and set the outside of the foot on the chair, okay? So we're just creating an external rotation of the hip and the knee. And this is fine. This is a good enough stretch for some. So if you'd like to keep it here, that's perfect. You can draw it in a little closer if this is not enough of a challenge. And just draw it in, but you still have the support of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Good. If you are having the ankle in the hand, try to then scoot the fingertips underneath the foot. And sit up nice and straight. So you're drawing the ankle toward you. You can see my toes are pulling back. So my leg is active. I'm not just letting it hang there. I'm actually working the leg as well. Drawing it in toward me. Opening up the hip. Good. And again, you get the same of rotation, whether the foot is here or whether it's on the chair and the knee is opened out to the side. So both are fine. So we'll come from here. And we're going to extend the leg out straight. Try to hold it up as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the down. Awesome. So we're going to do the other side. So I'm just going to switch my chair. All right. So you've got the right foot coming out this time. Extending the right leg out. Draw the toes back. And again, bring yourself forward as much as you need to in your chair. So draw my knee in. Grab hold of the ankle first. And then just see how that feels. So if this is okay, you can stay here. This may be all you can do for today, and that's perfect. Otherwise, try to scoot your underneath the foot and then sit up nice and tall. Drawing the foot in. Again, you can see my toes are active. So I'm keeping control of my leg while my hand is hooked under my foot. So it's not just sitting idly. And again, if you'd like to use the chair, same thing for this side, the other side. So draw the knee up and then place the outside of the foot on the chair and then just allow the knee to open. And you can draw the foot in if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, but you still need that stability. And that's perfect either way. Good. So I'll keep on the chair for this one so you can follow through with me for this one. And if you have your foot in your hands, just continue like we did on the other side and continue drawing that foot in toward you. Good. So we will release here. So from the chair to release, I'm extending my leg out over the chair and then lifting the leg up. So 3, 2, 1, set the foot back down. Good. We've done this external rotation because we have one more forward fold to do while we're sitting here. So we're going to bring the left leg up, extend the toes, rotate the foot out, and try to bring the ankle to of the knee. Again, if you're not able to do this, and this might be much for you today, just walk your other chair or whatever else you have in front of you, and you can just set the foot directly in front of you. And this is exactly the same. So take your pick. If you'd like this, if you want a little bit more of a stretch, keep the ankle on top of the knee. So it's up to you. So from here, we'll extend the arms all the way up, just like we did before. We've practiced this, so now we're ready. We know where we're going. We've simply just changed the rotation of the hips this time. So our arms are up. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, keep a flat back, and fold forward. When you start to round, place your hands on whatever it is in front of you, the chair, the couch, or if you don't have a chair in front of you and your foot is on your ankles, just keep your arms extended. And if this gets to be too much, you can place the hand on the inside, so below the knee, and then right above the ankle. Don't want to place the hand on the knee to press it down too much. So we'll put them right around the ankle here. And this is giving a nice stretch to the outside of the leg, perhaps the inside, right in that thigh and that hip socket and inner thigh. If you'd like to sink into this a little more, you can fold forward, relax your neck. Good. Breathing, 3, 2, 1. Let's come all the way up. And to come out of this, we're going to lift the leg, extend out, and then set it down. So we want to come out of this very gently. So let's try the other side. Bring the right foot out. Toes are back. Open the knee, and I'm going to do the chair version this time. So I'm setting the outside of my foot onto the chair. I'm going to bring my chair a little bit closer. Good. So get nice and tall, extending the spine. The outside of my foot is here. The knee is rotating out. Good. So let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, flat back first. And then when you sound easy here and extend the arms out. This is challenging to keep the arms out because you're creating a counterweight, and that's perfect. So maybe you're ready for a challenge today, and that's fine. Good. So I'm going to keep the foot on the chair, but my arms extended. Creating that space and opening in the left hip, the right hip. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Got about 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Relax the hands down or come all the way back up with arms extended. So first thing, we're going to lift the leg, extend it all the way out, and then set it down. Okay, so now we've got open hips. Let's move this chair to the side. Oh, and my mat. Okay, so if you have 2 chairs, just move one of them out of the way for now. Doesn't have to be far, just a little bit out of the way. So with the second chair, we're going to extend our forward folds a little bit more, okay, and do a couple of standing postures. So I'll move mine this way so you can see me a little bit better. So face your chair. You can see I'm a good distance away from it. If you decide, when you fold forward and you decide you need to be a little bit closer, just take a step closer to the chair, and that's fine. So I'm a little bit away from my chair, just a couple of feet. I'm going to inhale, reach my arms all the way up. First thing I'm going to do is bend the knees. So we're going to hold here for just a second. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Notice if your feet are too close together and your knees are coming in, or your feet are together more and your knees are coming out. Keep about a hip width distance stance. So your feet are around underneath your hips. You got a nice wide stance, not so wide, but about right under your hips. That way you're nice and stable. If you extend your legs, you just come to standing. Basically what would be mountain pose, all right? So your stance, so comfortable and stable. Inhale the arms up, bend the knees. So we'll check in here. The weight is mostly in the heels. I can lift my toes up. My belly button is drawing in toward the spine. My arms are long and active. So from here, I'm going to fold forward, and I want my arms to be extended here. So keep the arms extended. Place the palms onto the chair. Notice that my knees are still bent. Get to straight legs in a second, but keep the knees bent for now. If this is a bit too much, try to bend your knees a little bit more, or you can scoot closer to the chair, or bend your elbows. Good. So this is recreating a downward dog using our chair. We're extending the spine, keeping the knees bent. So part of the upper body may lay on the legs, and that's fine too. So we're here just a few more seconds. Keep the breathing strong. Good. So to come out of this, bend the knees more, lift the hands off the chair, extend them, and then sweep the arms up overhead, straighten the legs, exhale the arms down. Okay? So we're going to do that a little bit more quickly this time now that we know what to expect. Here we go. Let's inhale the arms up, bend the knees, fold forward, set the palms onto the chair. Inhale here. This time we're going to pedal the feet. So we're going to walk the heels up and down one at a time. This is where, if you'd like to straighten your legs, straighten them one at a time first. Pedaling the feet, which means raising one heel at a time. Good. Let's set both feet down. Bend the knees. Deep breath in. Extend the arms. Straighten the legs. Lift the arms up. Exhale the arms down. So one more time, a little bit more quickly. Here we go. Inhale the arms up. The knees. Fold forward. Plant the hands. Now straighten the legs if you like. Try not to lock the knees back, but you can straighten them a little bit more than they were. Deep breath in. Inhale, bend the knees, straighten the arms, extend all the way up, straighten the legs, exhale the arms down. So creating a little bit of heat now. Good. So let's step the right foot forward. The left foot is back. So I've got a somewhat wide stance. My back foot is turned in. Good. And you want your knee, your front knee, to be facing the center of your chair. Okay? So let's extend the arms out to the side, parallel to the floor, palms facing down. We're going to inhale, exhale, reach forward out over the chair, set the palm down onto the chair, lift the arm up. So this is my left arm. Right arm, palm is in the chair, left arm is reaching up toward the ceiling, and I have rotated this bottom hip to the front. So if you feel like, I'm going to turn around and show you. If you feel like your booty may be coming back a little bit, bring the hips under you, and then think about there being a wall behind you, and so your hips, your shoulders are in line with the wall as you extend your arm up. So we've got the right hand on the chair, left arm is up, and you can feel free to look up at your hand here if you feel stable. So to come out of this, we're going to inhale, draw the belly button toward the spine, bring the arms back to parallel, keep the front knee bent, turn the front palm over, try to touch the back of the leg with the left hand and reach the right arm all the way up. Notice if your knee straightened when you did that. So if your legs straightened a little bit when you brought your arm up, keep the bend in that front knee. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms back to parallel. Good. So I'm going to show you here so you can see from the back view what it looks like. So I'm going to turn my toes to the front, which is this way, and then switch out the toes. If you only have one chair, you can switch the chairs here. So grab this one and set it on the other side. I'm going to set my chair here. Good. So we've got the foot facing the chair. My knee will be in the middle of the chair in line. The back foot is turned in a little bit. I've got a wide stance, but still stable. Inhale, lift the arms up parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Let's inhale. We're going to reach out, bend the front knee over the chair, place the palm, and then extend the right arm up. Good. So stay here, nice and strong. I'm going to move so I'm facing toward the front again. So my right hand is in the chair. Left knee is bent at around a 90-degree angle. Right arm is extended toward the ceiling. If you'd like, you can look up at the ceiling. Look past your fingertips. Keep it strong. Keep breathing. Good. 3, 2, 1 to come out. Extend the arms forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax the arms. Oh, excuse me, no. Flip the palm of the front hand so the left hand palm is flipping. And then inhale, reach up toward the ceiling. Keep that front knee bent as much as you can. Good. And if you feel like you are stable enough, look up toward the ceiling. But you don't have to. You can continue looking forward or to the front. Good. Still breathing. 3, 2, 1. Relax the hands down. And we'll turn the toes to the front here. So I'm going to bring my chair right here. Your feet, the line toward the front, okay? So not turned out, but parallel to the sides of the mat, the ends of the mat. I'm going to turn this way so you can see my body, okay? So we have our wide stance. Toes are facing front. All right, so we'll inhale the arms all the way up. And with straight legs, don't lock the knees back. Have a little tiny micro bend, but mostly straight legs. Let's fold forward with a flat back, placing the hands onto the chair. So if this is too much on the legs, you can bend the knees a little bit more. And then feel free to bend one knee and straighten the other leg. So you'll bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and so on. Stretching both legs, but keeping it safe. Good. And then coming back to center, if you'd like straight legs, if you need to keep a bend in the knee, whichever you choose, maybe coming down to the forearms. I'm going to put my palms together, and I'm going to cross my thumbs over my palms to create a good lock here. My forearms are on the chair, so I'm creating a bit more of a fold. Only go to what your body is telling you to do today. Don't forget to breathe. So inhale, draw the belly button toward the spine, come back to the palms. I actually need to scoot my feet a little bit closer to the chair. So both palms are on the chair, back is flat. Bend the knees just a little bit and walk your feet in so they're a little bit closer to the chair than they were before, so that you can place your hand closer to the center of the chair. And then we'll inhale, extend the left arm up toward the ceiling. So you can do this with bent knees or with stretch, it's up to you. If this is too intense, you can turn the hand so the back of the palm is on the back, and then think about rotating your shoulder and looking up. Good. Keep breathing. If your arm is extended, you can look up towards your hands. And we'll bring the palm back down. Let's shake out the legs here. Feel free to move the spine side to side. While we're stable and we have our palms here, let's turn the hands over, tap the back of the palm to the chair, tap the back of the palm to the chair, and switch it out. So first the left hand, and then the right hand. Not really pushing, but just allowing the back of the hand to rest on the chair for just a second so that we make sure we stretch the wrists out. And you can turn the fingers in to face each other, or turn them out, turn them in, turn them out. Good. Come back to the center. Before we do the other side, let's bend the knees. Come back to where we're stable over our heels. Sweep the arms all the way up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale the arms down. Take the hands out. Good. All right, so let's roll the shoulders a couple times. Why not? We'll inhale the arms all the way up. Fold forward, plant the hands down. So you're a little bit closer to your chair now. So you're going to place the left hand toward the center of the chair, wherever you feel is stable. Mine is like directly underneath my chest and my chin so that I feel very stable on the chair. So then I'm going to inhale, draw the belly button in toward the spine, extend the right arm up toward the ceiling. And again, if you'd like to modify and put the back of the hand on the low back and then just rotate the shoulder, that is absolutely perfect. Good. And if you have your hand extended, you can look up if you feel that's where your body wants to go today. So we're here for just a few seconds. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the hands back to the center. So from here, walk the feet in just a little bit. Bend the knees. And we'll do a few cat-cows. So for the cow, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up, extend the tailbone. Exhale, push the air out, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. So while we're here in cat, move the hips side to side a little bit, keeping the spine rounded. Maybe we do a barrel roll. And a barrel roll is moving the ribs around in a circle, and then maybe back the other way once or twice. So we'll come to neutral spine, go to cow, and just imagine you're a puppy and you have a tail. And you just wag the tail. Good. Back to the center. So bend the knees, get your weight situated over the feet this time. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Good, we can shake everything out. Check my time. All right, great. So let's bring the chair, I'm going to bring this chair back to the side here. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. So we're going to come to the center of the mat, having the chair next to us so you can hold on to the back of the chair. And you can turn it this way if you like. Make sure it's on your mat still or on a non-skid surface, okay? So we have our feet about hip-width distance apart again. If you're comfortable with your feet being together as well. I'm going to have mine a little bit spread apart. So we're going to do an awkward series here. Build a little bit more strength in the legs and the back. So let's inhale the arms up. Do both arms to start. Bend the knees. Imagine you're sinking back into your chair. We'll actually do this with the chair here in a second. I'm going to show you what awkward looks like from the front. So my knees are toward each other, but they're not together. They're staying straight above my toes, and then my shoulders above my knees, above my ankles. Okay? So you've got one straight line. So from the side, you've got your feet together. My ankles are under my hips, under my shoulders, under my wrists. Okay? So you can place, if you have a second chair, you can place it behind you just in case you feel like you might lose your balance or anything like that, just for safety. Otherwise, you have your chair here in front of you. So we've got everything in line. Let's inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sink the hip back. Notice like I'm sitting in my chair, but I am not. But my knees are over my ankles as close as they can be. So I'm sitting back. My knees are over my feet, no further than the toes. So if you see your feet going past, your knees going past your toes, sink your hips back a little further. And this is where this chair comes in. So you can either hold awkward in its full extension like this with the arms out, or keep the back and the legs the same and simply extend the hands over the chair. So my hands are still active and my fingers are still working, and I'm pressing gently into the chair to create just the slightest back bend. Chest is open. The same thing you would do here, where you bend and then extend the arms up. I'm keeping my arms here to make this a strong posture. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs straight, reach the arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, shake the legs out. Last one like this. So if you have one chair, you can go ahead and switch it out. I'm just going to turn my second chair around like this, and this chair around like this. Again, if you don't have two chairs, that's okay. Just use the back of this chair to keep the stability, and that's fine. Make sure it's on a non-slip surface. So here we go. This is what it looks like from this side. Let's inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sit back as if we're sitting in our chair, but we aren't. We're going to bend the knees are over the feet, arms are extending up, shoulders drawing back and together, and then you can utilize the chair, pressing the outside of the hand very lightly into the chair to create a tiny little back bend, but keep it strong. Belly button toward the spine, shoulder blades drawing together, neck is long, chest is lifting forward. Don't forget to breathe. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down. Good. So we're going to stay right here with the back of our chair. You can situate the feet if you need to. Now we've got our heart rate up. We're going to cool down a little bit. So inhale the arms up, nice and easy. Bend the knees and fold forward, setting the arms folded on the back of the chair. And just place the forehead on the arms. Knees are bent. And then walk the heels out. Allow the hips to move a little, releasing any tension in the lower back. Knees nice and bent. Take a few deep breaths here. Keep the belly button drawing in toward the spine so you're supporting the low back. Try to let it ease up. Good, so let's come up, use the back of the chair, walk yourself all the way back up, and then turn your chair back to the front, or I'm turning mine so I can sit back in my chair. We'll come and have a seat. We're going to do 2 more forward folds like we did before, so separate the feet wide, however wide is comfortable for you. And we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up, nice and easy this time. Deep breath in, forward fold. Again, coming to either the knees or extending the arms out, coming to the floor. Relaxing the neck. Slow, easy breaths here. And inhale, tuck the chin. Slowly walk the hands back up. Look all the way up. Inhale, raise the arms. Nice big sigh. Inhale the arms up gently. Exhale, turn to the right and place one hand on the outside of the leg. And you can grab the chair behind you or just put the palm on the low back, the back of the hand on the low back. Look over the shoulder. Gentle twist. Good. Back to the center. Inhale the arms gently up. Exhale, turn to the left, placing the hand on the outside or on top of the leg. And then the back hand on the chair or the back of the hand to the low back. Over the shoulder. Easy twist here. Good. Back to the center, release the hands. We'll do one set of cat-cow here while we're seated. So inhale, belly out, extend the chin up. Exhale, round. Tuck the chin. Round the back. Let's do one more. Inhale, chest forward, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round. So if you'd like to, coming back to center, if you'd like to lay down for your Shavasana, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to remain seated in my chair because we're about out of time. I'm going to sit in my chair with my back up against the back of the chair. Just my feet relaxing. Hands are on my thighs. Eyes are closed. Taking a few deep breaths in. Exhale through the mouth, nice big sigh. Again, inhale. Big sigh out. One more. Exhale. Allow the body to relax. Allow the shoulders to drop down a little more. facial muscles to let go. Nothing is working anymore. Your body's worked so hard for you during this practice. Just say a thank you to your body if you'd like to squeeze up the knees if you're laying down. And then a little rock side to side. Otherwise, if you're in your chair, we're just going to give ourselves a little hug. We all need hugs. Hugs are good. Please let your body know you're thankful for it and everything that it can do. If you're on the floor, you're rocking side to side, extend out. Relax the arms to the sides. Relax the legs. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Take your time to recover and reacclimate yourself to your day. Whatever your intention, focus on that today and go through the rest of your day with grace and being gentle to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me during this practice. I really appreciate it. It's been super fun. I can feel all the love coming through, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Emily, and you can check on rescueyoga.com or on our Facebook page for other classes as well. This one will be available too. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Namaste.